Chart manipulation has been a problem in the K-pop industry for quite a while, even though very few people have been brought to justice because of it. Amid recent accusations, many are now questioning which artists might have used illegal methods to achieve success, and whether the truth about these practices will ever come to light. One of the most shocking things that came out of the whole HYBE versus Adore battle was Min Hee-jin accusing HYBE of chart manipulation. In one of the emails that she sent to the parent company, Min Hee-jin explained that HYBE proposed advanced purchasing of 100,000 albums to help NewJeans surpass aespa's first week sales with their Get Up album. However, Min Hee-jin claimed that she rejected this idea as it went against Adore's business philosophy. The revelation was shocking because it's rare for the industry's leading company to face accusations of sales manipulation. Netizens commented, "If they made deals with refunds as a clause, then it's sajaegi for sure." And just how much more of HYBE's crimes will get revealed. But what's advanced purchasing, and why is it considered illegal? First, we need to explain what sajaegi is and how it's being used to boost sales and streams. Sajaegi refers to unethical practices used by companies and artists to artificially boost a song's position on online charts. These practices traditionally made use of automated bots or computer farms, which were used to repeatedly stream the song to inflate its play count. Another form of sajaegi includes entertainment agencies buying their own CDs in bulk to increase sales figures. However, not every agency or artist can commit sajaegi since this practice requires quite a bit of money. Reports indicate that keeping a song in the top 50 can cost over $200,000 per day. How this works is that entertainment companies often hire marketing companies that work with shady tech firms to execute these schemes. Behind the scenes, tens of thousands of IDs and IP addresses get purchased to stream the artist's music from a single computer, which is connected to numerous other computers to boost the stream count. Additionally, they stream random songs similar to those of the artist's competitors to push the competitors down the charts. To make the manipulation appear even more legitimate, these companies might advise artists to release a ballad or mid-tempo song with relatable lyrics, and they pre-release covers on social media as a facade. Unfortunately, it's difficult for law enforcement to determine whether the charts and numbers have been manipulated or not. The surprising, or non-surprising part of it all is that most companies are guilty of it, whether they're big or small. In fact, it's even more difficult for people to know if big companies committed sajaegi since the public automatically expects artists from the big three to do well in terms of sales and charts. So when people see that a well-known artist is doing well, they usually don't question it or suspect that anything fishy is going on. The use of illegal tactics by big artists and companies was confirmed by JYP Entertainment's founder, Park Jin-young, who revealed he had a recording of an industry insider admitting to chart manipulation. The insider claimed that 6 of the top 10 artists were using these tactics to boost their rankings. However, as we mentioned, it's hard for the police to identify which results are real and which ones are fraudulent, so most cases of sajaegi have gone unnoticed by the law. The chart manipulation that HYBE is allegedly committing isn't the traditional one. According to what Min Hee-jin said, the company is inflating first week sales by bulk buying albums from retailers and then returning them for refunds. To make sure that the albums sell eventually, the company cooperates with retailers to arrange fan sign events. This might have you wondering, why don't they just organize fan signs later? No matter how important fan signs are for album sales, they typically happen later on in the promotion period and don't really help with boosting first week numbers. Although this method isn't illegal yet, it's been deemed as another form of sajaegi as it manipulates the charts by artificially inflating first week sales numbers through bulk buying, which doesn't reflect true interest. Unlike traditional sajaegi practices, this strategy is seen as a legal loophole created by HYBE to boost album positions on the charts. This has led to people suspecting that the album sale numbers of HYBE groups are fraudulent and asking for the company to be investigated. Out of all the artists, BTS was the one that the public targeted first. Prior to this, BTS were accused of chart manipulation on 2 separate occasions. The first time was in 2015 when their album The Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 1 seemingly outsold Big Bang's Made Series M in physical sales. In particular, a netizen made a post back then comparing BTS's sales over 4 days to the weekly sales of other top groups of the generation like Super Junior, Beast, and Dolbang Shingi. They pointed out that BTS's previous album had 15,000 first week sales and a total of 78,000 sales with 15 fan meets, while The Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 1 sold 47,000 copies in just 4 days without any fan meets. Several netizens on forums also went on to post charts claiming it was evidence of BTS engaging in sajaegi. Amidst everything that was going on, Big Hit had no choice but to release a statement denying everything they were being accused of. According to them, they simply didn't have the necessary resources to commit chart manipulation even if they wanted to, but nothing could convince netizens that they weren't guilty. They were mostly in disbelief since BTS's numbers suddenly surged overnight, a pattern often associated with illegal tactics used by companies to inflate sales or streams. The issue got so big that Big Hit actually faced legal trouble and had to appear in front of a court. However, just like they had explained, it turns out that at the time time, Big Hit was nearing bankruptcy and couldn't afford anything, let alone pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to top the charts. Even netizens went on to calculate the chances of BTS faking their album sales numbers, and it seemed very unlikely. The accusations of sajaegi came back in 2017, even after they were already disproven by the court. In 2017, someone named E received a 1-year prison sentence from the Seoul Central District Court as it was said that he attempted to blackmail HYBE. According to court documents, he had apparently asked the company to pay him money, and if they didn't, he threatened to expose documents to the media alleging HYBE's involvement in illegal marketing. He extorted about $47,000 over 8 separate instances, claiming that he was hired for online marketing for BTS and resorted to extortion due to financial difficulties. He alleged that the company engaged in illegal marketing and chart manipulation, which HYBE denied. They actually argued E's claims were baseless and that they had paid to protect BTS's image, not to hide any crimes. However, court documents suggest otherwise, indicating that E posed as a hacker and used obtained data to threaten HYBE, saying that they would expose the company's illegal marketing practices. Because of the ongoing issues with Adore and HYBE, these court documents emerged once again, causing public doubt. HYBE did their best to defend themselves in this situation. They released a statement, and while they didn't specifically mention the sajaegi accusations, they addressed the attempts to harm their artist's reputation, highlighting the seriousness of spreading rumors and false information. They also said that they were strengthening legal actions by hiring another law firm and monitoring harmful online posts, as they're committed to pursuing the matter vigorously without offering leniency or settlements. Unfortunately for them, it seems like the issue was taken more seriously than they expected. Recently, on May 21st, reports surfaced stating that the Korean Creative Content Agency, a branch under the Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism, received an official complaint regarding BTS's alleged sajaegi. Initially, the complaints were sent to the Ministry of Culture, then redirected to the KCCA. Now the KCCA plans to contact HYBE to investigate the claims, but as of May 28th, there haven't been any official updates on the matter. Netizens don't seem to think that the KCCA are going to find anything though, with one user commenting, "They aren't an investigative agency, so this investigation is pretty useless." Some suggest that BTS shouldn't be the sole focus of investigations into chart manipulation, and their wishes seem to be coming true, as recently a former CEO of an entertainment agency and 10 others have been brought to trial for the same reason. This is a case that started back in 2021. According to the prosecutor's office, between December 2018 and December 2019, the former CEO Mr. Geem and his associates used over 500 virtual PCs, numerous purchased IP addresses, and illegally obtained personal information to repeatedly stream 15 songs on major domestic music sites over 1.7 million times. They recruited clients through brokers to manipulate music chart rankings, using multiple IPs and virtual PCs to access music sites with numerous accounts. This method made it so the music site systems, which were supposed to block access from multiple accounts, didn't work. CEO Geem was indicted for manipulating music charts for his agency and assisting 3 others. The manipulated songs included Why Are You Coming Out From There by trot singer Young Tak, Oopsie by idol group Nature, and Between Love and Friendship by ballad singer KCM. It's obvious that South Korea's legal system has started to take charges of chart manipulation very seriously. As a prosecution official stated, "Through this investigation, we have concretely confirmed that the long-standing suspicions of systematic music chart manipulation in the music market were indeed true. CEO Geem and his associates likely won't be the last to face legal consequences for chart manipulation. However, it's interesting that only small agencies and artists keep being exposed, despite big companies having more at stake and a greater likelihood of resorting to illegal methods to avoid financial losses. Either way, get ready to see more people get behind bars for chart manipulation, because the police and government don't seem to be messing around anymore."